By our pole sitter, Matt Kenseth. This is Matt's third pole in 2015. He matches a career high in poles in 2011 and 2013. Matt, tell us a little bit about your qualifying effort today.
Yeah, it was really good, obviously. So all our JGR Camrys had some good speed since we got here. We were a little bit off our teammates, or a pretty good chunk off of Carl, and really Jason, that group deserve all the credit. They gave me a car that drove good and had a lot more speed at qualifying than what it did in practice. So, they did a better job than me today. They gave me the car to get it done. I was glad I was able to get a good enough lap, to put on the pole.
All right, we'll take a few questions for Matt. Please state your name and affiliation. We'll start up front with Jay.
Jay Pennell with Fox Sports. At the beginning of the year, JGR entered with a lot of hope and for good runs, and then Kyle gets hurt in Daytona. Carl stumbles out of the gate, but as of late, you guys have really come on strong. Is it just the fact that Kyle's back in the seat? He's a part of these meetings. Is it everybody's just coming together? What's the biggest thing for this turnaround, and how long can it continue?
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, it's never one thing for sure, but having Kyle back is obviously a big advantage. I always feel like, the better your teammates are, the better they run, the harder they work, the better it makes you. I think it lifts all of our performance and effort and all that stuff up, I feel like. So it's certainly a big boost to the organization, when Kyle got back. But just a little bit of everything. I think everybody's, it's obvious we're behind last year, and we've been working hard to get out of that and keep getting better. And definitely, are on the right track. We've been pretty fast with all the different aero packages, which is a great sign. For whatever they decide on. So we just got to keep moving forward, and hope to be continuing to move forward and keep getting a little bit better here for September when it really counts.
Additional questions for Matt? We'll go to Lee and then Wolfgang, or Wolfgang and then Lee. Sure.
Matt, you said just that you had more speed in qualifying than in practice. Can you maybe give some more details where the areas where the car was trimmed to go faster in qualifying?
I really can't, because first of all, I knew what he did. I certainly wouldn't tell you guys, but I really don't know, because I didn't look at the changes. I don't really know what Jason and Levi, Mikey, all that guys came up with. To be honest with you, we were a little off in practice, like I said, and it needed to drive a little bit better, and it needed more speed. And it's usually easy to get one or the other, not both, when you get to a place like this where you're running almost wide open with this package. So I did a very good job of finding that balance to be just comfortable enough where I could get through there in the gas, but also had it, trimmed out enough to have the speed that we needed to get the pole.
We'll go to Lee.
Lee Spencer, motorsport.com. Racing is obviously cyclical, and you saw what happened during your tenure at Roush, how things would go up and down and up and down. TRD and Gibbs, they've been able to come back just so much, bounce back quicker. I mean, you guys were struggling a little bit last year, and to come back the way they had with, so quick compared to, your former place. What does it say about the people that you have working behind you at TRD?
Well, I mean, it's not just TRD. I mean, they're a partner of ours, and they're a huge part of our successes for sure. But I think it's everybody at JGR. So, 2013 was a great year. We accomplished everything we wanted to, short of the championship, which was a little bit disappointing in itself. Certainly, 2014 didn't meet any of our expectations. Although, Denny came real close to winning the championship, really, at the end of the day. But for the standards at JGR, it was definitely a down year. So they it's all about the people. I think any business, sports team, anything is all about the people, and it certainly starts at the top with coach. And they just have a lot of good people there, whether we're ahead or behind or somewhere in the middle. They just kind of keep chipping away at it and keep trying to get the stuff better, and don't panic and just keep trying to climb the hill. So just good people, and they're always working on it.
Final questions for Matt? All right, we'll go to Mike and then finish up in the middle.
Yeah, Matt, I know the speed today doesn't equate to the race, but from last year's qualifying to today, I mean, for the fan, I mean, what was the difference in how did the car feel, and what were the differences?
Yeah, that's a tough one to explain. We race so much, and time goes by pretty quick, and I can't remember exactly what the car felt like last time I was here. So honestly, once you're, especially when you're out there by yourself, once you're wide open to the gas and you get to the straightaway, you can't tell whether you're going on a straightaway in 12 seconds or 14 seconds. You don't know. It's how exciting it is when it gets to the corner. And, this package sheds some downforce off, so it's fairly exciting when you get to the corner. So it's still a lot of work to get it through there. It just takes a little bit longer to get to the other end.
To tell yet, congratulations on the pole.
Thank you.
Any way to tell yet how it's going to go with 42 other cars on the track, or is that still up in the air?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's really going to be able to answer that until Sunday night after the race is over. But certainly the car has a lot of the same characteristics as Indy, which it should. It's the same aero package, so how it acts around other cars in different situations. I haven't been in big groups or anything yet. So it's supposed to be warm Sunday, I believe, or last time I looked, and hopefully it stays dry and the track will widen out. That would help us greatly. These cars don't like to be real close to each other. With this particular package in the corner. So if it widens out, there's a lot more real estate here than Indy. Hopefully we can move around enough and get some good runs coming through the corner that we can actually use in the straightaway and make some passes. So, I think either way it'll be a good race. I think no matter what they come with the packages with these people working on the cars in this garage area, you're always going to see good races.
All right, and I lied. We're going to do one last question with Lee. Go ahead.
Did. You quit trying to run me down.
Real quick. You caught me off guard. Anyway, with NASCAR looking like they're not going to change the rules for the chase, are you encouraged that the teams can just kind of concentrate on what you've done already and can take that knowledge into the final 10 races of the season?
Well, I don't know. It's funny, you get, a room full of people and everybody's going to have different ideas, right? And human nature is to always want what you think is best, for you to succeed or whatever. But for us to succeed, we all need the sport to succeed. So on the other hand, we all want what's best for, the fans and NASCAR and everything, because that ends up being the best for our sponsors, which is the best for us. So with that being said, honestly, our cars have been really fast in all three configurations. Kyle has won in all three configurations. We've been up front in all three of them. On speed and in the races and in qualifying. So from that aspect, I feel okay about no matter what they bring. Personally, I like the low downforce and slowing down for the corners and having to wrestle the car a little bit and drive it and look around for grooves without having all the aero effects of, big cars throwing a lot of air off. But that's just personally what I like better. I really believe that the direction we're going right now, that we can run and be competitive in all of them.
Congratulations, Matt, and thanks for joining
All right,
us.
thank you.